Folks, this isn't just a courtroom. It's the last stop before chaos hits the streets. We're about to meet a man with a rap sheet longer than his excuses and a judge who's frankly had enough. Right here, this is where the judge drops the hammer. PR bond, not a chance. When you treat court dates like optional brunch invites, don't expect mercy. This is a masterclass in judicial shade. Are we looking at the history?
Are we looking at the history? Okay.
Never, ever once appeared on your own here when we give you a PR bond. Every case that we have with you sits at around 10,004, 10,005, because you never appear. When you come to court, good things happen. You understand? If you ever need help, if you need a place to sleep, if you need food to eat, if you need a cell phone or tablet, anything you need, all you have to do is come and ask, and we will bend over backwards to help you in any way that we can. But when you continually fail to appear, you become a flight risk, and we just can't trust you. So he came to me asking for this PR bond. I laughed. Because I know if I give you one, like little wings on a bird, bye, you just don't come. Next time, if you pick up a case, come, and we'll help you with whatever you need. I don't care what it is. Anything you want, I'll give you. You want treatment, you want help, anything. You now say
30 days for trespassing with 12 days already served. It's not the worst deal. But listen closely. The judge's warning. This man that prison time isn't his biggest threat, becoming unrecognizable is. It's a warning you don't want to ignore.
you're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Ms. McCoy. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. You know, you've spent the better part of the last 4 years in and out of custody for one thing or the other. Before you know it, 20 years will have passed, and you will end up in such a bad place. You're going to look like the things on the street that you'd never think that you would be. If you continue at the rate that you are, you need a change before you really do some damage that you can't crawl under. How do you plead to the criminal trespass? Guilty or not guilty? It's all right. You know what we're doing, right?
You want me to talk to her for a moment? I don't.
No. I mean, you're pleading. You know what we're doing. We're doing a plea for guilty, right? Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. Come back next time. Good luck. Thanks. Was it 13 days credit?
I did. Mr. Crocker.
Okay.
He's not here.
Okay.
He's bond. He has a surety bond. I called his bond company. Called his dad. Called them. Can we roll it till tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay.
Set me up tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
No, sure, tomorrow.
I got you. Thanks.
Yes, Mr. Thomas. Coming up, Mr. Thomas.
Now entering the courtroom, Mr. Thomas, charged with something that sounds straight out of a movie. Terroristic threats. This one's about to escalate quickly. Trust me, it's not just about oil changes. Sure, you for.
Okay.
On February 6, 2025, the officers interviewed the complainant, who stated that on January 18, 2025, the defendant came into the 5-minute oil change located at 747 Gary Ashford Road in Harris County, Texas, to have maintenance performed on his vehicle. The defendant let the complainant perform a cabin check on his vehicle so that the complainant got inside the vehicle. The complainant and the defendant then exchanged a verbal exchange so the defendant was upset that the complainant was inside the vehicle. The complainant's manager interviewed and attempted to de-escalate the situation, and the defendant told the complainant's manager, "I'm going to come back here, you better correct him before I come back here. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to finish him off with a gun. I will fucking come shoot you all. I will do a drive-by." The complainant confronted the defendant and told him that he was not welcome back. The next day, the defendant was captured on surveillance footage at the location speaking with the complainant's co-worker, who informed the defendant that the complainant was not at the location. The defendant went into his armrest and the witness stated the defendant went.
And here's the classic defense play. Show the judge the bright future, not the dark past. CDL training, oil field gigs, career plans. But will the promise of tomorrow outweigh the reality of what happened that night?
And Judge, that's simply not true. In fact, I have
Remember, this is a probable cause. I'm going to start getting into more stuff. I mean, my only concern is, was there a terroristic threat, right?
Exactly.
And I don't know, it looks like there were potential multiple threats, so which one is in the charging instrument? Is
I think the one alleged to have occurred
on the actual day in question when everything...
I can double check.
Because what I have, Judge, is just a receipt from when he paid, and because of the way he was treated, they gave him a $20 discount. It shows on the receipt as well. So, he had told them, "Don't upsell me, don't upsell me." He comes around the corner and the guy's in his car. So that's why they gave him the discount on this.
But I mean...
Even so, Your Honor, it's just how it happened.
No, I understand.
And just to clarify, it is the first threat.
First threat. Yeah, I mean,
It is what it is. I understand.
So, Mr. Thomas, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is don't have contact with the complaining witness, don't be in possession of weapons, and don't go back to the 5-minute...
5-minute oil.
Yes, sir.
5-minute oil change. That's all I'm asking you to do. Really? Just don't have weapons and don't go back, okay? That's it. As long as you can... Of course.
Anything further, Judge?
We have to do bond.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My email, please. Sorry.
It's already set at $100.
Oh, it is? Okay, so I don't need to. All right. So, Mr. Thomas, I'm going to grant you a PR bond today. You have a bond set at $100. I'm going to grant you a PR bond. All I'm asking you to do is just don't pick up any new cases. Just be nice. It's not hard. You've got a great lawyer here. Listen to him. He'll take care of you. I'll waive your appearance because you have a lawyer. You don't even have to come back. Just stay out of trouble and that's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I don't let him. I need you to sign a bunch of paperwork. We have bond conditions that we're going to create. I need you to sign them. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. You'll have to meet with Felicia for your PR bond, and after that, you're free to go. Okay? All right.
Thank you very much, Judge.
And Judge Hall,
Yes, sir.
an attorney, right? Please.
Yes, sir. Certainly.
We'll have him over there in the tower.
Okay, thank you.
2-555-058. Yeah. Marcos, you ready?
Yes, sir. Ready for plate?
Yeah.
Mr. Salvador,
Please.
Salvador.
Buenos días.
Good morning, Mr. Salvador Mejia. Sir, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you have done. You need to understand that this DWI will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. This is important because if you get pulled over in a car, an officer comes up to your window, they see that you have a prior DWI, and they smell alcohol on you, or they smell anything funky, it's probably not going to go well for you. What we're doing today, the proverbial slap on the wrist, will not happen again. From now on, it's a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to trial, held witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You still want to do this?
Yes.
Is it true or untrue that you had a I or above?
Verdad o no verdad?
True.
That's it. All right, so I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in jail, give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I am going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license, and I'm going to tell you now, I will waive the $4,500 surcharge that normally applies in this type of case because we all make mistakes. But if you continue to make mistakes where you endanger other people's lives, a second DWI not only is a minimum of 90 days, but it's a $6,000 surcharge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Can I be excused? Morning, Your Honor. How are you?
All right, Al, how are you?
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
Hey, you ready? Come on.
Just want to touch on the conditions I was barred in.
Okay.
They already
So you got appointed Mr. Albarnot? Great. Okay.
He has a residency restriction to stay away from his father's house. That's where him and his siblings live. And I want to approach you about lifting that up to no harmful or offensive contact.
And I'm okay. So he's Mr. Albarnot. Come on up. Your lawyer wants me to change the conditions so that you can go back to the house. But I want you to understand that if you have a very tumultuous relationship with these people where you're always butting heads with them, it's not going to go well. I don't want you to have any threatening or harassing contact with them. What is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. It is what they perceive. So if you go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. And it can land you back in jail. Do you understand? So if you cannot be nice and if you cannot get along with brother and sister or dad, be very careful. Because if I get wind that it's not going well and that you're threatening or you're putting anyone in danger or you have a weapon, I will put you in custody. You understand? Okay. All right. I'm done. The only, Mr. Albarnot, the only thing I'm taking off of the protective order is the residential restriction. Everything else in the protective order stays. So if you threaten them, if you harass them, they can charge a new case on you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And if you can file, no, now we need, you were charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're going to dismiss your terroristic threat in exchange for your plea on the evading arrest. You need to understand that the evading is an enhanceable offense. This is going on your record today. It'll be there forever. From now on, if you ever run from the cops again, you'll be facing a felony charge. Years instead of days. Do you understand? Not only that, it's a minimum now of 90 days for any new cases that you pick up in here. You're giving up the right to